Hello, all, and welcome to our course on research design and methods. It's fantastic to have you on the course where you'll embark on a stimulating exploration of methods and design, delving into the art and science of research. Prepare to challenge yourselves and develop the skills to think like a researcher, unraveling the complexities of empirical inquiry with critical precision. I am Agron Kaci, and I will be teaching this course. In this introductory video, I want to quickly show you how the course will be conducted online and how to access the online materials such as the syllabus, the textbook, lessons, and assignments. The course is hosted completely online through Brightspace. To access the course on Brightspace, you need to log into cuny.edu, which you see on the screen right now. On this page, you hover your mouse over Login, then click on Brightspace Blackboard. Here, you're going to go to log into Brightspace and then enter your credentials and then log in. Here you're going to find your course Research Design and Methods, and then you're going to click on it to access the course. That is how your course will look like. On the left side, you'll see the main topics of the course, course information, and course documents. On the right side, you will see the announcements for the course that will be updated every time that I make an announcement. Then you're going to see the calendar, and the calendar will most likely have all the assignments that you need to submit. Let's just go and look over the syllabus really quickly. Syllabus are found in course information. So click on it and then you have the syllabus. You can read the whole syllabus over here by clicking on the first section and then go by clicking on the right arrow to each of the sections that make the syllabus, or you can access it in a PDF file through the syllabus file. So the PDF file looks like this. You can print it by clicking on print or download for later view in your computer or in your mobile device. So these are the ways that you can communicate with me through email or through my phone. Emails or text messages are preferred. Let's go quickly to the textbooks for the course. There are two required textbooks. The first one is Research Methods for Criminal Justice and Criminology. This is the 8th edition by Michael Maxfield and Earl Babby. You can also purchase the e-textbook if you want to read online. And the second required textbook is Writing Empirical Research Reports. This is also the 8th edition by Fred Pirzak and Randall Bruce. This is going to be needed to guide you for one of the assignments for the course. We'll talk about it in just a second. Let's talk about the assignments and grading. There are 4 categories of assignments. Weekly exams. Every week you will have an exam for the chapters that we're going to cover during that week. There is discussion boards. Most weeks will have a discussion board where you are going to answer some questions. The midterm, which is 1 exam, and it's on week 4. That is in the format of weekly exams that you're going to see. And the last one is a final research paper. That's going to make 30% of your grade. That is a research paper that will be in the Microsoft Word format that you will upload via Brightspace. So all these 4 categories will make 100% of your grade. You are familiar with the CUNY grading schema, what you need to get an A, 93% and above. Please read the grading rubric for the research paper in the end. What do you need to do in order to get outstanding 93 to 100? You need to do all of these things in each of the categories for the research paper. Let's go down a little bit more. John Jay College Policy on Academic Integrity and Plagiarism is very important. Please read that. Rules of Communication with Me. And finally, you have the course calendar. Let's go to table of contents for the course and talk about how each of these weeks are actually structured. You go to course documents, and on the left side, you will see each week. Okay, so for example, for week 1, you will see the week 1 objectives and required readings. Chapters are you going to read from Maxfield Babby book and the other book? And what are the assignments? Exam 1 and the discussion board. Then you have 2 folders. One folder will have the lessons which contains the lectures for that particular week, in addition to the textbook, which is the most important thing in the course, and the assignments. For the lessons, I suggest that you review the first item and then every other item in that order. Okay, so for example, you have a video week 1 introduction. This will introduce you to the first chapter of the course. Then going to the right arrow will take you to the next item in lessons, and that will give you another video lecture which covers the research concepts and language. And going to the next item, you'll read about basic and applied research and so on. Going back into the using the breadcrumbs above, you can go and now see the assignments. And the assignment will have the week 1 assignment, which is the week 1 exam. We'll have a discussion board where you can introduce yourself. And I suggest that you do this first. And after that, you're going to take week 1 discussion board, crime, criminal justice, and scientific inquiry. This discussion board requires that you provide an answer and also provide a response to an answer by one of your fellow students. Each assignment folder in each of the weeks will contain a final research paper, which is a reminder of what you need to do in order to get started with the final research paper. The first week, I suggest that you select a topic for your final research paper. Read all of these things that will help you locate a topic that you need, and read the paper requirements. So all in all, that is the coverage for how you can navigate through the course. What are the lessons? Where are the lectures? And where are the assignments? Okay. Each week will be structured the same. So once you know how to navigate the first week, you will know how to navigate each of the weeks. So with that, I wish you good luck in this course. Let me know if you have any questions. See you later.